Gold boxing. We're gonna talk about the Tank Roach card yesterday. Well, last night. I had Gary Antoine Russell winning. He won. I had Jarrett Hurd losing. He lost. I had J Rock winning, but he lost. And I had Sindel Martin winning, and he lost. I had Tank winning easily. He lost, but won a draw. And anybody with eyes, whether you're a fan of his or not, saw the same thing I saw. Y'all all in like, what just happened? Um, but the main question was, what was he going to do next? What's his next move after this fight? And you might hear my dog doing a little growl. Um, because Tank moves like a weasel. He's one of them boxers that's still moving like a weasel. A lot of the boxers don't went to Turkey and said, we're going to just fight. Forget this. We're going to fight and get this money. Tank's still out there moving like a weasel. So, who in the world would have thought that Roach would have hung with him, actually beat him? Where they take knees at. You get the grease and everything you need on and off of you between your breaks, right? I thought that's how that worked. But we want to know what was next. Well, of course, Tank loses. He's awarded a draw. And Tank's talking about rematching Roach. Which the crazy thing is, I think Roach would be okay with that. But as a person that knows a little bit, my eyes are open to every possibility, and I just see so much nonsense. It's just like I can spot it. It's like, here we go again. Roach, you established yourself as a great fighter. Now move on. You can stay up in that division. You can go fight Shakur. You can move up, down, do whatever you want. You can even get Devin Haney to move down and to catch weight. You can get T.O. to move down, catch weight. You can fight Ryan, get him to move down. You could fight, Floyd Schofield. You could fight Frank Martin, or you could move back down to your true weight class. But you have established yourself with, Shakur Stevens, let's not forget that, to all these great fighters. You can fight some great fights. So don't be hooked on you got to fight Tank in his rematch. Because the most that's going to happen is this time Tank's going to win. They're going to give it to Tank. Or Tank's going to knock you out. So move on past this. Don't get caught up in this illusion like you got to fight Tank. You go fight some of the other dudes, which I know you will, and let Tank finally fight somebody worth us seeing him fight. Don't let him take this easy route. The judges are not going to say, well, you gave a hard fight last time, so we're going to give you the decision. No, they're not. There's something I'm not a fan of Tank's, but something I do know is Tank got a chin. You're not going to knock him out. And that's your only way of winning. So move on. Move on. There's a lot of people wanting to see this rematch, but for what? Move on, man. I'm telling you, that's a trap. And then talking about it, yeah, Tank do got a chin. I like how, so the die-hard, Tank fans went from saying Tank's going to dominate Roach and knock him out within, 5 to about 7 rounds to now their best. Hey. Excuse my dogs. They just seen a dog. I done told you about that. No, ma'am. They went from they went from he was going to play with Roach, knock him out in about 5 to 7, to well now they're good buddies. So he really didn't want to knock him out in front of his mama. Well, Roach was going to knock you out if he could have. And I think the moms are so proud of y'all for getting them out of wherever they was out of. If they was broke, the moms are living nice. And I'm sure the moms would love to have that bragging right of, yeah, my son knocked your son out. So all us is just Tank fans are like Canelo fans. They just love being abused, man. They love being abused. It's almost like it's a big psyche thing going on with this world now. I talked about that in my last video. But that's what's going on with that. Gary Antoine Russell has established himself. There's a new one. Hey, that could be a fight for anybody. He's established himself as that fighter now. Got him a belt. His own, man. Like, he's official now. So that weight class is popping. Let's see what else. Who else really did something? I think Jarrett Hurd's going to retire. J-Rock career is. He had it. He took advantage of it, and he did good. But I think he needs to stop too. I mean, he's a prize fighter. Here's how he make his living. But hopefully, he's invested elsewhere and just, ain't got to take punishment to make a living anymore. He could teach it or be a guest speaker or just anything. Sandra Martin will live another day. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on yesterday. Now, no test of illegal substances have been found in any of their systems, so I can legitimately say that my eyes ain't gonna act like they didn't see what they did see. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, yeah, that's something else I want to talk about. Just because now they're trying to, every time one of the top ones lose, they try to, or look bad, they try to say that, they try to compare him to the other ones. Now people saying, well, he couldn't hang with Shakur Stevens. He couldn't hang with this person, that person. I still think Tank could knock Shakur out pretty easily. Y'all got to realize Roach gave the fighter his life. Y'all got to realize Roach was willing to be hit and then to give a few more hits. Y'all got to realize that. I don't know if any of the other ones' chins can hold up to being hit to give 2 more hits. So all that comparing Tank to his peers now is not right, because just after we saw Shakur versus Paddington, we was like, man, he can't hang with Tank. I don't know why they scared of each other so bad, because both of them scared each other. But he couldn't even hang with Tank. Now people saying, well, Shakur would have lit him up. We don't know. We don't know if Shakur could take them hits because Tank was thumping. It's just Roach fought the fight of his life. He was willing to get hit to give 2 hits. So, I try to keep it, real as I can be. So, yeah. Let's go, boxing.